Good morning to all of you. I'm happy to meet you as schools, teachers, principals, and administrators. Thank you for your presence. I think most of you are using our product. It's good to know what we must do. With the setting of COVID, we have been talking a lot about the change in education that is taking place. COVID has made a great impact, and the digital transformation is no more an option, but it is an obligation and mandatory. There needs to be a great, significant paradigmatic change in the thought process of our teachers. We cannot be just merely knowledge givers. We have to become knowledge facilitators. Of course, today the children, the students are also much affected by the growing technical impact, the mobile phones, the revolution that is taking around. So this COVID-19 has forced us to go in for a change, a paradigm shift in the process of education, teaching, learning, evaluation, the holistic formation of the students. All of us are aware that a development of the students are threefold that we are bound to do in our schools and institutions. First of all, we have to build their rational capabilities. As in critical thinking, it's not just memorizing some lessons, just making them to build their rote memory, but enable them to think critically. And second, they need to achieve emotional balance and maturity to cope with various situations. We hear that some of the students are really frustrated, not knowing what to do these days from a college perspective. And of course, above all, we have the duty. It is our mission to help the students to grow in wisdom, the moral capability, the moral capacity to decide what is good and choose only good and not evil. And we are all aware that in this emotional and moral capacities that we build, human relationship is important. And classrooms, the games, festivals, gatherings, the contacts that we have with the students is very important to build this relationship in the real school environment. But today, the situation of COVID, online classes and all that, it is lacking very much. We may be just building some intellect in the students, but it is not a full formation that we are giving. We may make a really intellectually potent, great powers, superpowers, giants, but they may not be fit for the society as good, true citizens, and so on. So we need to look at organically the total development of the person, and we are aware that it needs a kind of a competency which is different from what we possessed in the past. Today, the digital competency becomes a must. It's not just teaching online, but associating with the students, connecting with them, knowing their emotions and what their aspirations are. So you have to really be competent to do all these things and not just pass on some knowledge, some videos, some lessons through the online media or the other tools which we have. So there is a need for a change in our thought process. We have to build robust digital platforms in our schools for teaching, learning, evaluation, administration. It is said that Rome was not built on a day, It doesn't happen suddenly. It's a evolution. Digital revolution is all around, but the evolution has to take place in our schools. So I'm very happy that you have realized the need for it. And today you are participating in this program. We are all part of this evolution. Let us thank God for this wonderful opportunity. We are setting a new paradigm. And so how strong is our digital platform in the school? How capable we are to use this platform? So the digital platform is used for learning, for teaching, for administration, for communicating, for getting the cooperation of the students, the parents, and making sure the school is able to run effectively. So we have some tools in this regard to this. We have been using this smart school for a long time. We have the online learning tools, Moodle, Bosco LMS. We have Microsoft Team, all these tools, how to use and go beyond this to connect with the students and the parents organically, not just through lessons and intellectual communication, an emotional binding, a social moral binding that we are able to bring in. It needs really a new set of skills. And that is the purpose with which we are conducting this. To begin with, the basic tools must be understood. We have been doing this for many years. The main problem that is raised is that the teachers, the administrators are not able to get grip of the tools because the processes are not well defined. The procedures are not known. So it is more than, it is not the tools that matter, it's more the people matter. So we are today here as teachers, you need to understand the dynamism behind and use the tool. The tool is only a slave. You are the master. It's like a cycle, bicycle. You can have a bicycle, but we don't know how to ride, or a motorbike, no use. Even a car is a tool. It all depends on the driver to take us to a place safely. And similarly, these tools we have, the Smart School or the Bosco LMS Learning Management System or the library system or using the Microsoft tools, we should learn how to make use of it. And there are many things. Sometimes if you don't get a clear picture of these tools, how they are connected, we are lost. So we need to have the big picture and look at things and see if they are really effective to make our education mission successful in the holistic development of the students and the fulfillment of the teachers and adding glory and merit, prestige to the respective institutions. So let's get into a different thought process that we need to be equipped. Let's build our digital platform strongly, and we are here to support you. And this training arranged by our team with all the people concerned, Mr. Patrick, Mr. Yesuraj, Mr. George, Mr. Noel, all these people, I wish we continue this process of changing thoughts and how to create a robust platform with highly competent teachers so everybody is satisfied. This is my wish and my appeal and my desire for you. Have a wonderful session, and your feedbacks are welcome to improve the quality of this training and the follow-up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Father. Thank you. Your words were very inspiring, Father. Thank you very much for your things. So now we'll move on to the session. We'll move on to the first phase of the session. It will be on the launch, how to launch or tools which are available in Microsoft Teams. This is Noel, and I'm working in this institution, the Boscosoft. I'm working in this institution for nearly 10 to 15 years of experience here, and we are being trained up in many kinds of activities here, starting from the new upgradations of tools or online classes. So we give softwares for different schools, be it in the Salesian school, Salesian institution, or apart from that. So here I would like to present the screen from now. You can, if there's any doubts or clarification, the discussion session will be 10 minutes will be given. You can ask for your clarifications. So moving on to the session. Session on online classes and MS Teams. MS Teams, Microsoft tools, there are different kinds of tools now they are having in this pandemic time, in which the Microsoft Teams or the product which is given by the Microsoft, it is very excellent, and it is competing with all the other tools compared to the Google Meet or Zoom or many other tools which are available in the market now. Okay, and and we will also see also how Smart School is integrated here, and how Smart School also is helping the session to be taken place, and how the data is being transferred from the Smart School to the Microsoft Teams. Maybe we will be in this session, we will be teaching you. Okay, moving to the next slide. This is a workshop for launching the Teams in your organizations. What is it actually? I'm sure you would have heard about it, but let me just give you some bulleted points. What are the highlighted tips that Microsoft Teams is? It is a complete hub for the teamwork, which is for the institution. It is a complete hub, and it is also used to chat and collaborate with the teams. Whatever number of students we have, number of teachers we have, everything is being done in the chats, or all the activities are being done in this particular MS Teams, and it is also customizable based on your tools, whatever you have, or the institution, and also it can be integrated with any kind of softwares, since the API settings is already available. And also it is a secured base, since it is from the Microsoft. The security is the ultimate thing, and we trust it. So that is it for the thing. And just a gist of the hub. You can give your team a quick access of information they need right in, and you can also relate with people and tools in the Teams itself, and also voice and video calls can be made among the teams. A built-in session, or we call it as a SharePoints, in which we share or relate with each other using the OneNote and the planners and the calendar, which is always there to view or show your schedules. And also it can have the work with Office, the number of applications which are in the Office tools. It can also be integrated with that, and also the other kind of documents in the app can be integrated. And this is just a screenshot of it. Maybe I'll show in detail in the upcoming slides. Okay, chat, people can see the content or chat, and you'll be able to view the history as an admin or as a teacher, and all the things will be tracked, so you'll not have any problems with related to miscommunication and things like that. And the Teams chats are available, visible to the entire team if there any kind of information is needed also. And also you can have private chats for small group of conversations also can be given here. And it is also compatible with the Android phones, iOS and Windows phones. So it is easy for when you go on the fly. As I told you, it is also customizable. You can create different channels based on the classes or based on the groups that you have. It can be for the schools, it can be for the colleges or any kinds of institutions, be it the matter. And you can also add tabs frequently, use files and cloud services also. You can get updates from the apps, your teams, every day or every 3 months once you get some more updates. And also you can customize your notifications also, so that you don't miss any informations. And the integration part of it, as I told you, it can be integrated with any kinds of softwares also, be it the smart school or any tools, provided the API settings are already there. We can make use of the settings. So next I will go security based. It is also a multi-factor authentication is available in the identity protection for. Suppose, for example, anybody is wanting to open your username and password, it gives you intimation telling that your username has been accessed in any of the systems there. So unless you give the second two-way of authentication, you will not be proceeded further. And also, data has been encrypted at all times, so that you need not worry about the hacking being done. And it also has 3-tier architecture, and tier C certificate is being provided for the MS tools, and a compliance framework is being done accordingly. Information protection, it has been archived and kept very safe in the file directories. The next slide. Okay, how effective it is, and a small comparison between the existing tools which are in the market now. There are a number of tools. Okay, we can compare. The starting is Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Google Meet. Here I have just listed down some of the features, like for example, live class. It is already there in Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Google Meet. Recordings, yes, it is also there, and it is not available in Google Meet. Maybe recently they have launched due to the problems of the government, and it has to be recorded and things like that. And also we have the screen sharing in all the tools comparatively. And we have the whiteboard access, so that the teacher can use like the blackboard, in which to show some of the annotations or the mathematical formulas or any kinds of informations provided. And also the session attendance, it is one of the important feature. The attendance is being recorded, and based on the students who enter and log out and so on. Say for example, a student is logging in the starting, but he logs out in between and he comes back to the session. But in Google Meet or in Google Meet, it shows that it has been present. But in this, you have exactly the hours being present in the class. So it always helps the institution to track the students very effectively. The assignments, you can very well post your assignments, be it all the formats, PDF or Word or PowerPoint presentations and things like that. And also you can also conduct quiz in that. It is a very simple, just like that you can create a quiz and launch it to the students. And you have also the polling option, which you can always interact in between the classes, so that the students are aware or the students are with us in the classes. So we can only that is not available in Microsoft Teams, but recently yesterday it has been launched. So we are also having that particular option, the polling option, which has been implemented. And the chat option is always there for all the tools, so that we help the students to get some updates, so that the students are benefited instead of a time. And also the notifications are there, but in Google Meet you don't receive any notifications, or Zoom you don't receive any notifications. But in the MS Teams you have always a notifications, provided it is in the dashboard. Also you get a tooltip telling that you have been assigned some of the assignments, or some of the quiz has been assigned to you, so kindly go for it. So all these things, anywhere on the fly, you can very well go for it. So that is the thing. And I'd like to also continue more, okay, based on the user compatibility. The user compatibility is that here in Microsoft Teams, till today it has been, you can host participants, nearly 300 participants in the stretch. But in Zoom, you have only 100 participants, and Meet, you have 100 participants only. Also, the time frame also matters here. You are having 24 hours at the stretch, you can conduct classes. But in Zoom, you have only 45 minutes of classes. You have only 45 minutes of classes available. And also in Google Meet, time differs. But in Microsoft Teams, you can continue your session very long time. You can continue your sessions. And also server investments, you need not worry about the server investments since it is available online. And also I would like to tell about the device compatibility. The device compatibility is always available in the mobile app, the web portal, and offline tool, in which it is available. 3 options are available in MS Teams, which is not available in Google Meet and Zoom. The mobile app is already, I will show you the list of the versions which are supported in the mobile app and also in the web portal and offline tools in the following slide. How to organize teams in your institutions. What is Teams? It is a collection of people, content, and tools surrounding in different projects here. Teams is nothing but you have the sessions, you have the classes which are being defined. Like for example, you have class 1, class 2, class 3, and so on. So that is, in other words, it is called as teams. What is channels? It's a dedicated section for it within a team to keep your conversations organized. Places where everyone on the team can have an open conversations. It can be extended also with tabs, connectors, and bots. Here, what is channels? Exactly, it is channels. It is called as subjects here. In the normal situations, we use subjects. There's nothing but the channels there. How organized it can be? The organization, which means the school or the colleges or any kinds of organization under which they will have number of classes available. Here we call it a number of teams available. In the teams, you have number of channels, be it science, be it social science, be it maths, and so on. So every teams is connected with channels accordingly. And every channel is always, you can converse with the students. You can have files which can be shared among your fellow mates, notes, and tabs can be created. And you can also have connectors and online classes based on the channels. So this is an organization chart in which you can be structuring your MS Teams according in your institutions. The management of how to manage teams. Here we have list of tools like, okay, in the web browsers, it can be fully utilized the variety of browsers, be it in the Firefox or Chrome or things like that. And also it can be downloaded in the desktop application so that it provides more information. It provides more informations on audio, video, content sharing for the team meetings. And also group callings are also available, and also private ones are available. With multi-party calls also or it can happen. And also mobile, you can gear up your users' participation in any point of time while on the go. And also you can very well allow your users to have peer-to-peer audio calls. So what is the requirement of the web portal? You have the browsers. It can be in Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, and Safari accordingly. In the desktop version, you have to have the Windows 7 or 8 or and above. And also it is supportable in the Android devices also, for iOS also. We have the mobile app. You have it starting from the Android 4.4. And also you can also use it in your iPad and iPhone also. And you can also use it in your, if you are having the old phones like Microsoft Windows phones also, you can use it. Okay, right now I have just shown the presentation. Can we go for the live demo? So this is the login page in which every user, be it the teacher or be it the staff or be it the admin, can use it also accordingly. You have the sign in button here. Also, you are also having some kind of information telling that, okay, the teams can have the video calls provided the students, when they are having their cameras on, it can be shown accordingly like this in a classroom mode, in which you will not be having in any tools in this matter. The teacher will have experience that the students are always available in the classes, and also we can very well track the students, whether some students are missing out also. You can also have it in this classroom mode. Also, you have different kinds of themes which are available. For example, you can also have the Meadows theme and Aquarium themes and so on. There are a number of themes available, provided you should have more than 10 participants in your video discussions. And you have also the large mode, preview mode, and so on, like you are having in Zoom and things like that. So now they are launching more and more advantage, the different features, so that it will be used easy for the teacher to take. So the teacher will be feeling at ease, okay, by seeing the participants or the involvement of participants, or how involved the students are when you are taking the classes also. So I'll move on to the login. When I just log in, I log in as a teacher's login. Normally, when a teacher logs in, you'll have every users will have a login username and password as, okay, the staff or as a student or as an admin. Admin is the ultimate control, in which you will be able to control all the informations about creating the users or disabling the users or creating the one-time password and more on. You are also having all the the informations. You can also set your status here, so that always it can be revealed to the parents or the other end participants there. So here you have the manage account, saved username and password, and sign out option in the right corner. So that now I have logged in as a teacher, as Travanti, a teacher's name is. So I'll just show what are the features available. So this particular option or this particular tool, everything is integrated. It is integrated in one particular solution. If you go in Google Meet, you have everything in bits and pieces. You have to go for another one. Everything cannot be interconnected and things like that. But in this one, in Microsoft Teams, it is always integrated here, so that it will be easy for the users, easy for the students, easy for the teacher, and for the admin, and the betterment of the running the organization also it can be. We have the different kinds of navigations left hand side. Okay, you have the first navigation, activity, chat, teams, assignments, and so on. Here, by clicking on the activity, I'll be able to see the first feature, which is feed. Feed is nothing but it is a notifications, or they call it as a dashboard or a timeline or anything in this matter. So any kinds of information which you have done with your institutions or the teacher has done with the particular class or things like that, everything will be shown here. The complete history, the one-time history has been shown here. Also, you can also filter accordingly, so that you can find out any kinds of information using the keywords. You can search also. Here you can also make the inputs as read, unread, like how we use it in mails. And also you can give some reactions, so that the students will be following up that, telling that, okay, please, we will have to fasten up the belt by finishing the quiz or the assignments as at the earliest. And you can also use the word as at mention. For example, you'd like to use a student. Okay, you are typing a student. You are typing some kind of chat in that particular subject, means all the students will be able to see. But you would like to mention a particular student, telling that this particular student kindly focus on this particular assignment, means you can very well use the option as at, and the mention the names. It will be already available, the names will be there. So you can just directly, it gives you the autofill option also. So there are a number of options here also, and you will be able to see all the informations. And also here you will be able to see the just a gist of all the information. Say for example, okay, as you are seeing here, 5/26. What is 5/26? Out of 26 students, 5 have opted, or 5 have replied to your assignments, or 5 have replied to your quiz, in which also it will be showing you the due date, or what is the due date for that particular assignment or the class or the quiz. And you have also the assignments which are being here displaying from the start of the subjects which you have already started. You will be having all the options. Next we move on to the chat. Okay, so the teacher will be able to see the information what the student has chat in the previous or the present, or either whether the student is giving the right info to the student, other colleagues. Also you will be able to view all the options of the attachments. You can also attach in some attachments, like for example a PDF or the Word document or some kind of images. It can be also attached here. And exclamatory mark and emojis are also are available, so that you can also use the emojis and GIF images and stickerings, and number of options are available here, so that it will be useful for the benefit of the students. And also you have the files option, whatever files you'd like to upload, and things like for example a YouTube video can be also uploaded, and things, and kind of meeting notes also can be shared among yourselves. Like, okay, there is a meeting on this particular topic, please come and join. So like that the students can help each other by doing all this information. Also you're also having the whiteboard option here, in which the student will be able to just click on the whiteboard and they will be able to scribble on the whiteboard, or the teacher will be able to take class using the whiteboard features also. Okay, since it is taking long time, I will go to the next one. Here the teams, next option is the teams. Here in the teams option we have the classes which are only mapped for that particular teachers accordingly. For example, the teacher which Shravanti is mapped to second standard T section and second standard J section. So the two classes are only mapped for the teacher. So what are the classes which are mapped, and what are the subjects which are mapped for that particular students, it is shown here itself. And also you can also, the teacher also can view who are the participants who are in the second standard T sections here. Clicking here, you can also have the number of settings available. For example, you can hide the complete class, or you can manage the team. By using this particular option, you will be able to see how many members are here in that particular class second standard T. You can also rename the class names, or you can also change the completely and make a new kind of names also. Here you will be shown here the number of teachers who are mapped for the particular second standard T. It starts with the Padma, Harita, Nilima, Shravanti, and so on. And also what is their designation and what is their phone number also, it has been mentioned. Why it is mentioned? It is also usable in the calls option also. You can also make calls within the teachers, within that with the teacher from the student, the teachers also. You can call the teacher for any kinds of clarifications also. And here you will also be available like for example owner, whether you are the owner or the member. If you are in the owner, you are in the teacher category. And also you have the members here. There are 40 members in this particular class, starting from Samyukta till the last student. Everybody name will be there, titled student. You can also tag some of the important informations also if you like. And also if the particular student is making some kind of mischiefs or any kinds of misbehaving in the class also, or you suppose the student did not pay the fees also, you can very well mute the student here. By clicking on the mute option, they will not be getting any updates from the teacher. And also you have the right hand side you have the remove option, in which if the student leaves the particular institution or the class, or the student is going to another school, you can very well remove the particular student, so that the student doesn't get any further updates on the particular subjects. Also, you can also add members here. For example, a new student has been added into the the school. You can very well add that member and make it as make that student to get all the benefits which are being shared accordingly in this classes. Okay, you have also the pending requests whom have been opted and is waiting in the pending list for the approval, thinking that okay, after approval only they will be, the content will be shown to the students. You have the channels here, the channel settings we have. The channel settings is only like on and off settings. Like if you want the channel to be shown, which is the subject to be shown for all the users, you can very well tick it on or off it. And also you want to show the members details also, if you want, you can very well tick it or tick it off, so that they don't see also. And also you will have the last activity against that particular subjects, in which you can very well have the channel notifications or any kinds of informations, like for example, what was the last activity which has happened for this particular subject, Hindi or Telugu Max. If there is no activities which are happened, they are it means that that particular class is not live, or there is no kinds of information from the teacher side. So very well the the principals or the admin users can very well pull out the particular teachers, so that why there is no content or no contribution for that particular classes. Also, you can very well see for the settings available also. It's one-time activity here for the settings. Like for example, you can also change the themes. You can give member permissions, guest permissions, and number of settings are also available. And also you can have some analytics telling that, okay, what is the last 7 days activities? The summary of the last 7 days, 47 users are there, in which all the 47 users are available, and some kind of engagements, how many students are being engaged in this particular classes, and how many posts are happening, how many kinds of reactions are there, and what are the replies, and how many active users, how many active inactive users are already shown based on the users, and also based on the roles also. For example, the teacher doesn't reply for any kinds of thing, it is considered as an inactive. So number of analytic reports are also available. Also the graph usage is there, and top inactive channels from the channels from the teams, how many channels are not at all active. So the last kind of activeness was there in this particular time frame, means it will be shown here accordingly. So how many meetings have happened? Out of 21 students are there, how many have logged in? Out of 26 students, how many have logged in? Like that, you will also get an info of that particular class here. So number of options are available, Humpty number of options are available. So I will go to the next one by clicking on the, by individual classes. Here, as I told you, as I mentioned before, you can create a new kinds of conversations, or whatever the conversation is already there, or it is available for this particular subject. It is based on the subject which the classes are happen. The English subject, any kinds of info is given, it will be shown here. Or the class has been conducted, if the class has been recorded, the content is here. If the class has been, the attendance has been done, or the attendance has been taken, the attendance will be shown here against that particular class. So against that particular subject. So the parents will be very well informed in information that where the student stands also. So there is no everything is transparent, so there is no hidden thing here, so that it is betterment of the students. So the classes from the social science, how many minutes the classes were taken, in that how many minutes the students were there, and what are the homeworks which are given, and what are the assignments are given, everything will be shown here accordingly. Here we say, for example, you would like to also create the class on this particular English subject, means I can very well click the meet now and create the class now. I can invite all the students of English, and we can the class can be live. Also, you can also have the scheduling of the classes also in the calendar. If you schedule the classes, it also goes in the calendar icon telling that so and so classes is being scheduled in this particular time frame, so that the student is well prepared to join the class. You can also have all the additional settings in this particular options also. So next feature is the assignments. So the very important features in the current scenarios, the students are being given assignments, or they are being given the quiz or the conducted test accordingly. Here you have the list of assignments which are being posted here in that particular class here for that particular subject. Here in this particular thing, the sessions, the assignments is given with proper names, so that the class and the date from date 2 is also mentioned here, and also how many have replied also. It will give you a holistic view of the informations which are being assigned. And also you can create the new assignment. For example, you can just click create here and click on the assignments. So the assignment, it will ask you to which class you want to schedule the assignment or give the assignment. If I give for only for second standard J, I just click on that and click on next. So the assignment page already opens. What is your assignment is going to be about? For example, assignment on chapter social science chapter 1. Okay, and it can also be your resources here, or you can also if suppose that particular option needs to be, or that particular assignment needs to be seen by all the students, it can be clicked on all. Or if you'd like to or customize based on the based on the students, for example, the students are weak students or dull students, only to them I would like to give an assignment, means very well I can just click here using the tick bar, and I can just click on OK, submit. So it only assigns for 4 students here. And also here you can give the due date from date to the time due also, it can be given here. Here there is some kinds of rubrics which is called here the marks, which are rubrics is nothing but the marks which are being going to be graded on this particular assignment. If the assignment is going to be graded for 100, it is going to be for 100. And you can very well create marks telling that this particular, based on the particular usage also, or the particular involvement, you can allot or reward the students in 50 marks or 70 marks or 80 marks, or be it 100 marks, you can very well give here. So after this, the assignment can be posted here using the assign. So already the assignment has been published here, and you will get also information telling that assignment has been published. So it will be also intimated to the students in the info. You can also add any kinds of documents or any kinds of PDFs or Word document for your assignments, and you'll be able to see how many students have received it and how many students have turned back telling that I have completed, or whether they have not turned back also, it will be giving you an info. It will be given here itself here. You can, if the list is many, you can also use the search button to search for particular student. AA means, okay, the Arush means you can very well create, type AAR, you type means you will be able to find Arush here. So this is about the assignments. And next one, it is about the quiz. Here we have the quiz option also. You can just click on the quiz, so that for which particular standard you would like to create the quiz. The teacher can create the quiz for second standard J, means click on the second standard J and click on next. The forms is displaying, and in the forms it will be asking you to which particular whether you want to use the existing forms, or you'd like to create a new form also. Even you can reuse the forms also by choosing the particular option and changing the date from date 2 also. Now right now I'm just going to create a new quiz. It is very simple for any teacher to create. Just click on the quiz, you will get some of the forms. Okay, it will ask me for the username, password. Just click on the user. So the quiz already opens here. What is going to be the quiz is about? For example, the quiz is about quiz on social science chapter 1. Okay, so this particular chapter 11 I give it. Okay, I just name the quiz in that thing, and any kind of extra description also can be given below, or some more info also can be given. And also I click on add now. So when I click on add now, it gives me an option here whether you would like to add objective types or descriptive type. For example, if it is going to be objective types, only choose the best answers. Clicking on the choose, you will be able to type the questions. What is your question? The first question: who is the PM of India? So your question is that, and your option is below. You can just type your options. For example, it is going to be Sachin. If it is Sachin, just type Sachin. Or if it's going to be Modi, you can just type the Modi. Okay, and which is going to be a right answer? Please, if you just click on the correct answer, it is going to be auto grading. And also in the same questions also you can create the descriptive types also. For example, you can just click add now and create the text. So what RAM stands for? Okay, the answer can be given here. And you want to add some more questions also, or some more correct answers also, you can create here. And if this particular question is mandatory, they should not move out of this particular option, means you can very well click here the required. And here you'll be also able to see the subtitle restrictions and other things accordingly here. And if it is going to be a long answer, you can also click on long answer. Or for that particular question, you like to insert some kind of media or some kind of puzzle questions also, even that one can be possible here by clicking on the insert option and creating the new kind of informations here. And here you need not save, it is automatically saved. The quiz is automatically saved on the topic, and it gives you info telling that it is automatically saved. Okay, and now how the question is going to be about. For example, it is going to be about on the preview, the student, how it is going to be looking for the student. The teacher can very well see it using the preview button here. Click on the preview so that the starting of the questions will be already available, and also what is the questions and what are the questions and what are the options here also available. I can just give a try. Okay, who's the PM of India? If I just give Modi, and what RAM stands for? Random access memory. Okay, and I just click on submit. It gives me authentication or acknowledgement telling that your response was submitted successfully. You can also view the results by seeing what is the right answer. If it is an objective types of questions, you can very well see that the question has been rewarded here. If I make the wrong answer, it gives me an intimation telling that for this particular question, the answer is the correct answer is the Modi, or it will intimate to you. And also the grades or the points which is available, the graded automatically, you will be able to see. And this will be indicated to the teacher's login, like the particular student have come and the particular student have gone, attended the quiz, and they have scored this much marks. And you will also be able to get some more added info telling that in what fraction of timings they have reply this particular test. Based on that, rankings can be awarded. For example, a student has finished in 1 minute with all the 10 answers. Also, another student have finished all the 10 answers correctly with 2 minutes. So automatically it takes in the time duration time it takes, and rewards in the teacher's page, so that it can be informed or given, it can be taken for further discussion or further putting it in or grading it in your school also. So that is always available by taking reports in Excel format also. You can very well take the reports and give it to the principals, so that this particular test is conducted, this particular student stands here in this particular chapter and things. So it already helps here for all this particular features. And you can also share this particular test, or it can be downloadable in the PDFs also, so that we can use it for any other situations provided. So it can be also in the printable form also, the questions. So also you can also create more existing users, or whatever you have already used the particular assignments or quiz, also you can use it from the existing by using the from existing option. The next one is the calendar, okay, in which the calendar option is almost giving you a complete info that there is a particular assignment, there is a particular quiz, or there is a particular class which is going to be scheduled. It is scheduled at 27th date, and at 2 p.m. means it will be already available here. And the right time, it will give you a join option telling that the particular class is live. So this is the overall, or it is a consolidated view in which you will get in the day basis and hour basis, or you can also get it in weekly basis or day basis also. So here you will also have here the meeting now, or the new meetings. New meeting, it is a schedule of meeting, and meeting now is a meeting which is going to be created right now. So that is thing. You can also schedule the meeting. I'll just schedule a meeting by showing you what are the features available for creating the online classes also. Here the title goes, okay, for example, the online class, the session, what is going to be a class about. For example, online class on social science. Social science, second standard J. If you want, you can also give, or automatically you can also choose from the listed below. Here we have the second option telling that require attendance, attendees. Say for example, a student or the teacher is taking the class, there also can be a monitor to help the teacher for the disciplinary activities. By clicking on that particular option, you are also adding that particular teacher into this class. It is an optional. If you want, it can be done. And here, from what timing to what timing the class starts. Here you whether the now I'm just making it as 11 o'clock. I just make it, okay, and end time it can be any number of, it can be half an hour class, or 1 hour class, or half a day class, or 24 hours class also. So that's why I'm telling it is, the features are very much in this. So is this class going to be repeated daily basis or weekly basis, or it is going to be a weekly on Mondays? This particular class is scheduled at this particular timing, means you need not go and schedule every time. If you just use this option, it schedules accordingly, and it takes care of the schedulings. And also monthly basis or yearly basis also you can create. Okay, right now I don't I just give it in do not repeat. And here the one of the important feature here, you can add the particular channel. Channel means the class, which class it is going to be the class about. Second standard T, the English means just click on the English button, okay, English subject, and to which all the classes it has to be. A short description also can be, or a kind of images also can be about that particular class. And right now I'm just clicking on the send to create a class. So you will be able to see 29th, you are having a class, online class on social science. Who is going to take the class? Miss Shravanti. And here it is not showing the join now. It will be showing here shortly. So now you get the join now. So I just, by clicking on the join now, I'll be able to go into the class. It asks me for the one-time activities, how to, whether to allow for the mic and allow for the camera. I just give on allow. So you can also mute your mics or mute your cameras also. So I'm just giving on join now. You will be able to see the settings, or you will be already into the class. Here there are a number of options available. You can mute the mics, and you have the share tray option, which is like you can share or present your screen using your laptop or using your mobile phone, whatever videos you are having, you would like to show to the teachers, or sorry, to the students, and also you'd like to show some of the content which has been there. You can also use the share tray option also. And you have the other more actions here, which is like the device settings can be there, meeting details, gallery mode, and the starting thing I have shown the gallery mode and the large gallery also. Here you can also have the together mode. Together mode, you can what is the together mode is? It's the class mode, which I told you can. It will be automatically shown in the in the auditorium view. So that is the together mode, and you can also start recording a session also. The recording sessions will be available against the particular subject when the class closes. Okay, you can also end the meeting or turn off the inputs. Here I'll be able to see who all are the students or the lobby, or the I can also admit the students. I can also give the raising hand options and chat options if needed also. And I'll be able to see who are the participants here who are in the class, okay, going on with the sessions in the current session. I can very well mute the particular student, or I can also turn off their video cams. Here you have the number of options on the particular students in the right hand side. Here you will be able to see a three dots here. Clicking on that options, you can also have the permissions which can be given. Like for example, the basic permissions, like whether the student can enter into the class without giving admit option, or the student can we can turn off their cameras, or who can present, or who cannot present, and allow mic for the attendees, allow camera for the attendees, allow reactions. So all these options are available. Who can bypass the lobby? The lobby is nothing but a buffering place in which the students are in waiting, and after they are admitted, they come into the live class. So this is one you will be able to see. It is just like on and off settings here, which can be made use, and you can very well save the settings for your future reference. And here you will be able to see the download attendance list. You can wait till the class closes, and at last, if you just download the list, you will be able to give all the informations. I just click on download list. I'll be able to get it in Excel template. So using that Excel, I'll be able to see that particular student is available for in the class in this particular time. He has logged in and logged out. So here you will be able to see the info. Okay, for example, now this particular student have come into the class, and the particular student have left the class. If I just click on if the particular student leaves the class, it will be recorded here also. So at the end of the session, you will be able to see that particular student, how many hours he was present in the class. So this is a more effective one, and it can be, you can also admit the students by clicking on the tick mark here. And then there are a number of features which are coming in the right in near to 2 months ahead. There are a number of features which are coming. Previously, MS Teams, they were using, only some institutions were using in the last year, but in to the current date, it is like nearly more than million users are using the MS Teams. How they are saying that it is more comparing than the Google Meet is more effective, and it is more user friendly in this. So the people are the institutions or the schools are really going for MS Teams. So in way, we also will be helping out in configuring the MS Teams in your institutions also. Also, we will give you some set of instructions so that it can be launched, or it can be implemented in your institution effectively at the earliest. So in this pandemic timing, this is very helpful. And recording features, it in this current situation, there are a lot of things which are happening. Recently, we have heard about some of the schools which was caught by some of the teacher who was not good to a student, and so it was not recorded. That's why the Tamil Nadu government also ensured that the recording is being done and it is being archived, so that what is the proficiency of the teacher and what the teacher is teaching, and we will know. And the government also involves more on this particular online classes. So we have to go for this blended learning only. Everything is an online only. So I here now I just complete my sessions, and your inputs are always welcome. Your queries, feel free to ask your queries, and also a feedback link will be sent to you so that we can improve our standard more, or the if we can improve, or suggestions can be also given, so that different topics also can be taken in the near future. So I close the session now. I would like to invite anybody to ask any kinds of queries now. The floor is open. Please unmute your.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody is asking some of the questions. Yeah. Please be open, or we have 5 to 10 minutes of query session. The floor is open. Please. Is everything it is understandable, or is it anything like you would like to ask, like I'm not able to understand this particular thing? Please help us on this regard, or please let us know. Thank you. Thank you, Kanigai Mary ma'am. I'm able to see many of them are giving some of the chats below. If there is any doubts or clarifications, please feel free to ask. And also, let it be little interactive. Shall we wait?
Yeah, as we are concluding the meeting, this first session, I mean, those who have doubts can always please ask. There is the link posted in the chat, the link to register your attendance. So please click that link and post your attendance, and use your name, complete name that should appear on the certificates. Okay, so that's one request. Then second request is a link has been shared in WhatsApp group. So if you can click that link and then give your feedback on product and support, the SmartSchool Plus product, and the support given by our team, POSCOsoft team. So if you can give an honest, candid feedback on the product and support, it will help us to improve our service. So that link is on WhatsApp group. The attendance link is on this chat box here. So if you can give these replies, it will help us a lot. Now, I thank Mr. Noel for giving us a good introduction to Microsoft Teams. It was a very good presentation, but I think this is we are only scratched the surface. So there is much more things to learn on Microsoft. We will also have an advanced training section later next month. So that will give you more details and more information, and that will make you more familiar with this Microsoft Teams solution. So if you have any questions, you can please feel free to ask Mr. Noel. And the next session will start sometime around 11:30. We want to give you a break because watching the screen for a long time is not good for the eyes. You will get tired, and plus there could be other works that you'll be having at home. So you want to give you a break. Either you can stay in the the Zoom meeting and then take a break, or you can leave this and then join again at 11:30. So you are free to leave and join if you want to save data, or you want to stay on and then
If there is no queries, so we'll wind up the session. Sirs, ma'am, sisters, fathers, thank you for your feedback, and thank you for your the chats are coming. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It is a very valuable session, and so I'm able to see a lot of many people are sending some messages. I'm able to see one ma'am is asking a doubt. Can you please unmute and ask your doubt, ma'am, so that it will be useful for everyone. We are unable to unmute. Yes. Start now. Or can you now? Can you unmute, ma'am? Can you unmute, ma'am? One ma'am asked one doubt.
Mr. Noel,
Can you unmute, ma'am?
Now only we are able to unmute.
Pardon, ma'am. Sir.
Mr. Noel, now only we
Yes.
are able to unmute. Earlier we were not able to because the host has muted.
Fine. Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
that's why I was just sending the message. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, please be. You can ask your queries, sir.
No, I was just talking. I mean, I was trying to chat on behalf of everybody that we are unable to share our queries because it's not unmuted.
Okay. Now I think so. When the co-host has been enabled the unmute option also, so you will not have the problem. Hence, sir. If you have any doubts or clarification, or if there's anything, or any kinds of information you'd like to tell, also can please info.
So straight away, in the beginning, how do we just create the channels, the teams, and all that? That the initial part of it
Yes.
can be a little more detailed. That would be better.
Okay. Sure, sir. Sure.
Channels, that alone.
The channels we will create and give it to you in the initial part, because it will be a tedious work for you. So we will create the channels and we will create the teams and give it to you, so that we can make use of the features. So that part of it will be done from the admin, so that it will be easy. We will also train you in that regard, sir, if training is needed also.
Okay, that's what my query is. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. Thank you very much for your input, sir. Thank you, sir. PJ, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
I request the principals and teachers kindly fill up the session attendance, which is shared in the chat. Thank you. Can I have a break now?
I thank the management, the Boscosoft management, and the Smart School team members for giving me this opportunity and privilege to present this particular session to you. Thank you, every management member. Thank you, Father. Thank you, sirs. So we'll close the session.
One second. Thank you, Trainer Noel. Since we have now it's at 11:20. We will start at 11:35. We'll give 15 minutes break. Let's start 5 minutes late so that they have enough time to refresh themselves. Okay, 11:35. We will start the next session here, right here. Okay.
The session will be by Mr. David. Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah, the session will be handled by Mr. David Arusundaram. It will be on examinations and attendance and other features. Okay, yeah. So we will let you go. You can, in the meantime, please fill in the attendance. Also, there is a feedback form in the WhatsApp group. Please give your candid feedback and take a break and then come back at 11:35 a.m. I thank you all for your earnest participation. I thank the trainer, Mr. Noel, as well. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
What about Telugu subject, sir? In
One sec.
quiz conducting.
Pardon,
Only
ma'am. Hello.
what is Telugu subject?
Hello.
What about Telugu subject, sir? In conducting quiz.
I am not able to get you, ma'am. Telugu.
What about Telugu subject, sir? In conducting quiz.
Yes, yes. It is available also, ma'am. It is a multilingual text, ma'am. You can very well copy the particular text also and paste it here. Yeah,
Okay,
you can
okay,
very
sir.
well. It is multilingual only. It is multilingual. It
Can you
be
show a
extensive-
demo to her? Noel, can you show a demo to
Yes,
her?
yes.
On the
Sure,
screen?
sure,
Yes,
sure.
Hindi
please.
also, sir.
Okay,
Hindi and Telugu subject, sir. Hindi also, sir.
Yeah. 1 minute. I'm just sharing the screen, ma'am. I'm just sharing the screen.
Okay, okay. Sir.
You're able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm showing the screen here. Okay, by just clicking on the assignments, and here we have the create option quiz. Okay.
Okay.
In my system, I have not installed Telugu or things like that. But maybe I'll just translate, Google Translate.
Okay.
What you'd like me to have, ma'am? Have a nice day. Shall I put? Or
Yes.
what do you want me to?
Okay, sir.
In Telugu. Is this the correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can make use of that in the particular. Okay, I just give some info here, and this is going to be the question about. Can you see here, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Since my I'm not able to type Telugu here, but you
Okay, okay.
you can also give the Telugu fonts also using the Google Translate, or you have anywhere to just copy and paste it also. Is it
sir.
okay, ma'am?
Okay,
Fine.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Many were raised their hands. Can you answer for the questions during the break time, if it is possible?
Raise the hands. Okay, is it St. Joseph Salem? Because I think so. Just now, Sandhya ma'am had just spoken to me. Thing.
Yes, sir.
St. Joseph Salem. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Other people have just raised their hand. You'd like to ask any other doubts, Padma Devi ma'am, or you can just ask your questions, ma'am. Because sir. So please, if you are asking any questions, are you able to unmute and speak? If you have any queries.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Noel.
Sister Lourdes. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
sister.
Congratulations.
Am I
I
right,
was waiting.
sister?
Yes. Principal.
Yes, sister.
I was
please,
very
sister.
happy that you have come up with a nice program. I expected this last year itself.
Okay, sister. Sure,
So
sister. We
this
will.
has come up, and it's already we are starting the new academic year now. By June 2nd, we are supposed to start.
Yes, sister.
You are giving us the training now, and you said you will give us a little more training next month. So instead of waiting till next month, can you hurry up? Maybe you can take
Sure.
take 1 week, take a week, and then you can give us
Sure.
a little more training. Then we can take in. Otherwise, we can't wait for a month.
Yes, sister. Sure, sister. I'm happy that you are giving me feedback.
And then
We
demo
can have it
classes.
as
Demo
early as.
classes should be so. As the teacher is going to teach, students
Yes.
are listening. So it should be we want to see a demo how it is going to be.
Sure,
So your
sister. We will arrange.
matter was very
with you.
good. So whatever you said was very good and informative. But we want
Yes.
a real demo and an
Yes.
updated one. Okay.
we'll try to come with you off the line, sister. Maybe in this near in the days to come, we will just call you with Mr. help of Mr. David, sister. I will try to come.
Within
I
a
will
week,
take to
it
speak
will
to
be better within a week's time, because we
Sure.
want to start on
Sure.
June 2nd itself. So it's seeming to be a little
So certain
late.
documents, certain kind of documents we need, sister. Maybe in
Everything you
person,
can take.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can take everything, but we have to
Yes.
hurry up. So we should
Sure,
not delay.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Very
Thank you,
good.
sister. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
And Noel, if I mean, as sister said, see, the scholastic year is starting now. So
Yes.
if many schools want this training, advanced training, and more details on this teams, we must have it as early as possible so that they can start using it in the class. So maybe even next Saturday or in between the week also, we can plan another program only on this Microsoft Teams. Okay, to help the teachers from all schools. Okay, so our sister was very correct in telling us that see, if we delay by 1 more month the advanced training, see, they will lose the pace. So it's good we do it immediately, middle of this week, or by Saturday next week we should have another session and completely give them, as sister wanted, a demo and everything we should give them, so that the teachers can independently handle classes online for the students. Now, because of this pandemic time, students are losing out so much information, so much knowledge. So we should help them at this time. Okay. So after this evening session, we'll have a separate meeting. We'll conduct another program only on this Microsoft Teams. Okay. As early as we can within this the coming week. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody? Any of the participants? Any of the participants would like to ask any questions? Amarvati ma'am, you are not able to unmute, ma'am.
Request from the host, those who want to ask question, please raise your hand so that I can unmute you and then you can ask your question. It is not easy just to simply giving unmute everybody. It is not nice. So I ask the principals and teachers, kindly raise your hand if you want to ask some question. Then I'll give the access to you to unmute by yourself. Then you can ask your question. Thank you.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Would like to know more about the whiteboard option, sir.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Can you just explain the whiteboard option?
1 minute, ma'am. 1 minute. You're able to see, ma'am? You're able to see?
No, sir.
Screen?
No.
Okay. You're able to see now, ma'am? You're able to see now?
No.
I've shared the screen, ma'am. I've shared the screen.
Only the meeting screen I can see.
You're able to see the whiteboard, ma'am?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. So here you are having all the whiteboard features here. Like, for example, you can very well use the markers here, and you can also add text here. Okay, ma'am? Stickerings and other kinds of thing. For example, I just use the particular thing option like hi. Okay, it can be also the student also can contribute here by clicking on the join option here. You will be also the student also can tell there is something, okay, I would like to get, or some kind of markers also if needed also you can give here.
Okay, sir. One more doubt regarding this whiteboard. Using this
Yes, ma'am.
text option, will I be able to
Yes.
type like mathematical formulas or mathematical operators?
We can type, ma'am, but if you are having it in a text format, you can just copy and paste to avoid little to this one, ma'am. Can you see here, ma'am? I have just typed Telugu font here. One minute, you will not be able to see. 1 minute, 1 minute. Can you see here, ma'am? Just I have made little clear outside. So you can just type any Telugu font also. Okay, ma'am. Right now, the mathematical. Yes, ma'am. You can use the markers, or you can very well copy the like, for example, mathematics means you are having the sine theta and things like that. You can just very well type like this, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
The theta option is not shown over there.
Pardon, ma'am. Teacher.
Theta option, sine theta.
Sine theta.
Only
okay.
CC
For that, we have
shown.
to we have to take it from the Word or any kind of tools, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So all the yes, whatever it is available in the keyboard, we are able to type, ma'am. Rest of all the things, it is like symbols. We have to include symbols like typing from the Word. We have to keep everything here. That is the thing, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your valuable doubt, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Because, sir, you have raised hand. Can we unmute? Because
Unmuted, you can ask.
Because, sir, you are unmuted. Selvi, ma'am, we can also unmute you. Since you raised hand, we can ask. Selvi, ma'am, you can also unmute and speak, ma'am. Because, sir, or yeah. Fine. If there's no queries, I can just unmute so that we can go for the next session